Vocation you love and you'll never have to work, Steve was fond of saying in his trademark raspy voice. Steve, Joanie, and their posse really loved what they did. But Steve, that wiry gent smiling behind a beard and with sparkling eyes, was actually wrong about the work. They may have loved it, but in truth, it took plenty of hard work to consistently serve the public for so long. First, at the original store location at 12th and Harvard, and since 1958 at the familiar spot most of us know best, at 26th and Harvard. You could damn near find everything at Steve's. Periodicals and magazines of every description, as well as Band-Aids, jigsaw puzzles, cough drops, and of course, horse racing forms. But as the business evolved, books became their mainstay. Plenty of books always lined the shelf. And just as the store boasted on its website, if Steve's doesn't have it on the shelf, we will find it for you. If we can't get it, they don't make it. At Steve's, you can sit at an authentic lunch counter and sip a cherry Coke and munch egg salad or pimento cheese on white bread. You can savor the special grilled cheese sandwich, linger over a sundae or a handcrafted malt, or read your new book while enjoying limeade, or a cup of authentic coffee. Lattes and cappuccinos can be had elsewhere. Steve's has hosted so many authors, as Teresa told you. First, Steve, and certainly when Joanie took the helm, writers of all genres were always welcome. We sat there in our snug nests and we signed books. We visited with pals and we met strangers who became our friends. Joanie, my dear Joanie, speaking as your friend and what you and your store have done for me can never be repaid. And I know many other authors feel that same way. At Steve's, the customer comes first, and so do the authors. And when the news broke that due to the economy and shifts and changes in publishing, especially with internet purchasing, that you were closing the doors on New Year's Eve, I wept. And I wager I was not alone. You said it best, Joanie, when you told the reporter that this decision was far from easy, since, in your own words, Steve Sundry has been part of the Tulsa fabric since 1947. We are an institution. And you are. This is a death in the family. But by God, I guarantee all of you this. For me, and countless others, Steve Sundry's will always be a bright and vivid memory that will not fade nor vanish. From Shakes to Shakespeare, Steve's is the place. Friends, I give you the best bookseller in Oklahoma, Joanie Stephenson.
Joanie's and Steve's, if you ate too many grilled cheeses down there, they never told anybody.
Joanie, on behalf of all of us.
This is truly an honor. 20 years ago, I went back to Tulsa and Steve said, I knew family in the store. I knew his oldest son, Rick, lived out of state. David, my husband, his youngest son, is a Methodist minister, so that left me. And I was just like, okay, Steve, let me get the kids settled, and when they start school in the fall, I'll be happy to step up. And he was just like, no, I need you this week. And I was just like, 2 weeks later I started, so my powers of negotiating have improved since then. So when I started, I said, so what is it that you want me to do? And he said, well, I haven't figured that out yet. And I went, okay. So I observed the store, and I actually grew up in the store, having lived in the neighborhood some 30 years prior to that. So I looked around and I thought, okay, I can dust. Hadn't been dusted in a good 20, 25 years. I can organize, because Lord knows it needed all the organizational skills I had to pull it off. And then I said, let's take it out to the community. Let's become, we've always done things in the walls, let's take it outside. So here we are, 2013, I've dusted, I've organized, and I've accomplished my goal of taking the store out into Tulsa. And what a great ride it's been. Thank you, Tulsa, for 67 fabulous years. You know, we're still here through December 24th. Come see us. We've got a great staff, and we look forward to helping you. And as an OSU grad, I wore black. I had no idea these were coming. Go Pokes.